Okay, we need to do some objectives. We did all the side stuff. We have only one side mission left, apparently. But we do have these. So these are just routes. Whole bunch of routes, and then we need to collect ton of supplies. So you want to do route first, supply first. That's the $1,000,000 question. Let's do route first. Let's go to the canyon first, and then we can hopefully do something else with that. So this is the from steel pipe facility apparently. What is happening? Give me a second. All right, I was doing routes. So we want to get out. So we probably just drive out and head north, and then take the railway, and then this route. But then again, it depends on how good the trucks are. I mean, I suppose this is usable, right? We'll just use that one instead. Okay. Just slam the door, I guess. You glitched. I feel like you're glitched. Okay, unglitched. Okay, and then you're going to have to honestly just there you go. Just take the railway route. You seem like you're big enough vehicles, you know. Maybe you'll just be able to eat it, whatever problems you might face here. I don't know, obviously, if you will be able to. That all depends on your abilities, your strengths, and your weaknesses. I have reached it. Okay, all the way there. All the way. Let's see how good the vehicles are. That is not a bad vehicle. Okay, that is actually a really good vehicle because I used one of these and this shit was insane. Okay, it was able to do so much. It's gonna take a little bit of pushing. Okay. I get it. We need to move that stuff and maybe even like make a better thing. Where's my threaded thing? You're not it. You're the original. There you are. The pioneer. With its ultra wide grader. That's what it's called. It's called a grader. But this is an insane one. Ain't nothing happening to this one. Okay, so first of all, you are a piece of shit. You need to go to the side. Okay, but you won't bother anyone. You are also a piece of shit. So you head over there. Now we're gonna try this again. And let's hope we don't need sand. I would really prefer not to have to use sand, but I will if I have to. Given no choice, I will employ sand. Alright, you piece of crap. Move it even more to the side, because apparently they're hitting the wall. That's to see, because they don't actually care about your lines. You make a line on the floor to try and say go that way. They don't care. They'll go whichever the hell they want. Look at that. They're going on the damn rocks, even though I told them not to go there. That's where they'll go. Okay. See, these are very good vehicles. They're able to they're able to really just go for it, man. These are good off-roading vehicles. Okay, now your ass is stuck because you're a different kind of vehicle. Now this bad boy is having no problems, just rolling through. Right, but you are trucks. So are we doing it for trucks? Are we doing it for these utility vehicles? Because utility vehicle is going straight in. You guys got stuck, but that guy went straight through. Okay, try it again. We'll give them a longer line, so maybe they'll realize that you should straighten out over there. This does give it a little bit of an overlap, but it is low likelihood that they will actually bash into each other. I think, anyway. So you're gone, and I really hope that the final thing is your kind of vehicles, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure these will be the ones that will be going out there because these actually can carry things. They will give them a lot of time to turn. There you go. So much time that they can actually go all the way around and then get stuck on the exit. Right, so we have a great vehicle and then we have two vehicles that completely suck. Like, I don't know what you want me to do about this. How did they get stuck? I think, you know what, just eat it, okay? Just send a truck full of sand. We'll sand it out. We'll see. I get a feeling we're gonna be using a lot of sand to make a route here. Just because, yeah. Now we could have gone here and then sent them along this route. I do have the... Oh, we should do that first, probably. Yeah, okay, that looks so much nicer now. Are you shitting me? Where am I stuck? Oh, there's a dang rock there. I didn't even see it. Thank you, sir. Lesson is be careful of random rocks on the road. Is it true if it's not my sand, you can't do anything to it? Like that's sand on the road, bro. Yeah, we can't do anything to it. Okay. Okay, let's dispatch vehicles. Try not to get the routes mixed up. And the path is a lot better now. Look at it. I mean, for you, there's absolutely no problem. There wasn't any problem before either, but now there is like really no problem because you get like a nice ramp to use. Moving, moving. Sorry, didn't realize I was blocking the route. Okay, they're hitting the thing now. It turns out they cannot turn. Like all I want you to do is just turn. You know, it's not very hard. And the worst part is they gave me these two different vehicles at the same time. Why, why, why? Okay, I'm adding this. Okay, so you know that I wanted to go here, right in the center, and then continue on your path. That I can also move a little bit, but that's fine. Because I think he's trying to go straight there, which is like a big turn, but like there should be pretty straightforward. No, oh, okay, there you go. Kinda, kinda worked. You know, I can probably make it better if I actually do what I'm saying and just do that. There you go. So that will prevent him from turning so drastically to try and get there. And it didn't really, which is kind of dumb. Like, what do you mean it didn't matter? It should matter. It should obviously matter. Okay, that seems like a horrible bump there. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna suffer. They made it, just about, but they did. Let's see if you guys are gonna be able to get past this. I mean, you might be capable trucks also. You just, you know, slower. Nope, you're stuck. Right. Is the ground there? Oh, it is really bumpy, huh? Yeah. Okay, let's try and how about like that? A little less bumpy there, right? Okay, so you just push through, but I mean you're you, so it's not really a very big, not really a shining indictment for how easy the route is, because like you can just do whatever. There you go. These are the important ones. I mean, I will put sand and flatten it if I really have to, but if I don't have to, I really don't want to. Okay, so little struggle with every single bump on the road, but there you go, got through. Very nice. And this is the heavily loaded one. That one was lightly loaded. And even that one is stuck. Why are you stuck? Big rock. That makes sense. Big rock makes a lot of sense. Honestly, how about that? We'll go around the big rock. Everything's fine. So, no big rocks in sight. Okay, I'm just gonna be looking like so. Yeah, I don't see any rocks, so should be fine. And now that you have reached the tracks, taking it slow and easy. But this is good. This is much better than what I imagined. I mean, that guy is he's just gone, brother. He's gone. You need to get there too, though. So, make your way. So this is nice and easy road to travel, to traverse. There you go. Plants won't bother you. Yep, avoid those rocks. We don't like rocks. Yep, bob and weave between the rocks. Don't let them know what you're doing. Cross over this. Okay, it's a little bad because yeah, we did dig up that thing to make space for a wire. It's true. But hey, you guys seem to have made it. We'll see. Okay, you're on dry land now. A little hole over there. You made it. Very good. Okay, yeah. No problems. And in we go. One last little wire cable route. I mean, even if it is bad, then we already reached. So like, you're just gonna push through, right? This route is officially working. The canyon gas holder is repaired. And now to the Oasis gas holder. So from the dang port, you want me to drive my ass probably here. I mean, we could go that way, but I think it is more sensible. Where is the point? In there. Okay. Right, so you're coming out of the dam ship. You a one-time route? Nobody knows. Because like if you are a one-time route, then we can treat you a little bit differently. So there's going to be a little bit of overlap. We're sorry about that, but it's not like we have very many options. Okay, so The dunes. The dunes are a bit of a problem. Unfortunately, this is where we are, so they failed. The hell you mean it failed? It failed right there. What? Are the new vehicles even worse? Are they even more loaded up than the other ones? Why are they still open? Are there more per route? You just make it. Yeah, it's even more heavily loaded up. What? That's bullshit, bro. That is the worst. Now it just made it. It didn't even get stuck. Okay, freaking ridiculous. Crap. Okay, this will not be very easy because we have, you know, dug up a lot of it. Yes, yes, I know. Angle too sharp and all that. We get it. I get it. I'm cool. Okay, we're gonna stay on this path, which is very different from that path. So that's good. It will though. Actually, you can sneak around the back. Now, what is the chance that you get stuck in there? Pretty high. We'll adjust that as and when we can slash have the interest in doing. Okay, so the entire damn boat opens up. Now that's a utility vehicle, so that one will be completely fine. It's gonna have no problems. That's what's going to have problems. If something is going to have a problem, then it's going to be you. That's a big truck. It's a very big truck. And into the oasis. Until now, you're fine. Even if there are two, as long as they're not exactly the same time, which I don't think they do go out at exactly the same time ever. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we want routes to be completely separate. It's a weird thing that we've got. You know how dogs is and all that. We can always shut down the other route. We don't have to follow the route uniqueness thing. You know, like that truck is now out of the way. It's like it's heading into it. It's doing its own thing. You can go do your own thing. That's nice, isn't it? As long as nothing comes from directly in front, which it might. Because this is also a shared route between you two. We could have taken you up through there somehow, but like that seems dumb. Okay, so you're out of any intersecting part, at least in this area. Just want to see if you guys can make the turn, because it is a heavy turn. There you go, full turn, full, just. That's more, probably a little more than that. There you go. Okay, it works. It works. No problem. Out through the back roads. Okay, the gate is not a problem either. Nope. Slide straight through. A little bit of sand on the road there. I'm guessing you'll be fine. Yep. No problem with a little bit of sand. This turn though, this turn is important. Okay, we're kinda in the dirt here. Probably should shift this turn to be a lot earlier, because that is better than going up there. Yeah, okay. So move it like a lot earlier, move it over there. Because you're fine. And you were fine before and you are fine now. But yeah, this will be easier because that's rocky terrain over there. So you can make that pretty easily. Now you start turning a much earlier, meaning you can make it onto the road. Right, even though it's a little slow roll. Don't tell me you can't traverse this route. Yeah. It can't. Okay. Well, that's why we are here. Let's make it so it can traverse that route. I am just adding sand to where there is already sand. But this is good sand, okay? This sand is primo quality sand. That sand, that's bad sand. We don't like that sand, oh no. There is no comparison between the sand that I use and that sand. Okay, we'll build up this route. Okay. Nice and widespread. Okay, it's operational. Is it working? It must have, because there's nothing on it, and I saw something going out on it. When I sent something out on it. Alright, vehicles, here you go. I want to start from like over there, so we can actually see the impacts. Now I could also send and just like flatten it and then send it out over that way too. Probably make the entrance a little bit easier. But yeah, I doubt we'll get stuck now. We'll have to put more sand here and then maybe even go in and just shove those rocks off to the side. Yeah, it's having trouble actually climbing up onto this thing. What the hell do you mean you are getting stuck? The hell are you getting stuck on? That you have to pull all of this up a slope? Yeah, of course you do, dummy. Is it because you're ramming in, something's ramming into you from the behind? Well, that's your dumb friend, nothing I can do about that. Yeah, it's not able to. And it immediately got stuck again. Okay, so this entire shitty route needs to be covered in sand for it to work. Bad, not ideal scenario, but not unexpected. That's why I kept these vehicles here to begin with. Because I figured that considering the badness of those vehicles, okay, oh, we're tilting. Okay. Okay, go back a little bit. I want to put some more sand over here. Seems I have missed a spot or two over here. Like there wasn't enough sand in this freaking desert. Here we are adding some more. But at least the process is not that difficult and there's sand available everywhere. The worst part is when you're doing this and there's like not enough sand available. Okay. Freaking rocks, bro. Get over it. They're getting stuck here. They need somebody to hold their hand. And somebody's going to be you. As they struggle to drive across in the most simple of landscapes. But not to worry, because I'm here to give them the shortcuts. I'm pouring in a ton of sand. Like really, like a lot of sand. Like if you had problems before, you're not gonna have them anymore. Okay, there's way too much sand here for problems to exist still. I don't like bumps. Flatten it so it doesn't exist. Or, you know, less of it exists at least. There is a rock at the back of the grader. Oh, there you go. I dropped it. Okay, for this route, let's adjust it a little bit so that it fits better. Try and keep the line near the center, although I know it's dumb and it doesn't actually like to stay near the center where you keep it. It likes to go, I don't know, floating off to the side for whatever reason. Okay, and I've also made the ascent a little easier. I mean, I know, unless you want to just slide off the edge and just go haywire, you can do that. Okay. No. Start from back there. Cause you started so far ahead, you're not gonna be able to turn. It's not a representative turn. We're all about representation here. Yes, you should be nice and flattened out by the time you reach here. Ready for your next turn. And then it should be relatively easy. I said it should be relatively easy. Come on, man. What the hell, bro? Okay, freaking make it tighter. They're getting off the edge. You don't like that. Also, they turn a little bit earlier. We're gonna ask them to turn a little bit faster. Problem now is that it's going onto the edge we don't like. Yeah, it's too steep. Okay, that is a problem. Could send them down here and then send them up like that, but then that's also problematic, I think. You know what, actually, maybe that's not problematic. A little bit of time to think about your sins and all that. Go down here. Oh, that's not good. That does not look good at all. Yep, they're gonna get stuck there if they go down there. God damn it, I have to put sand here too. Yeah, that's no good. We can try to give them a better ramp up. Otherwise, solution is come here and spread some sand on this side. And just, flatten out this entire, bring this sand up here or something, I don't know. Because these things take so much effort to turn. Holy crap. Yeah, okay, we need... Could you not just let him work? Okay? Look at that. Piece of shit is stuck. you're stuck too. Alright. Thought you were done. No way, bro. Gotta do more. I mean, the flattener did a very good job, to be fair. I could call in my other two and just turn this into like a road. That would just literally solve all the problems, more or less. But at that point, it's a road, so the traction is going to be perfect. Okay, that's a sand quarry. That's good. Yes, I know, we're reflattening. But hey, man, that's what we do. You gotta make sure it's nice and compressed. Don't want it to seem like it's not well compressed. Try and reduce these bumps here. Can only do that if we compress it more times. A little bit of a bump. But our main purpose now is to widen this road area. Okay, so trucks. Now they come in from here like so. And then they might take a million years to turn around there. And then probably they go over here. Oh god, it created two different levels of freaking sand. Yeah, that won't do again. They're ruining everything, man. Needs to be uniform. Get me? As uniform as possible. Non-uniformity is the devil. It's bad. I want it to be as uniform as possible. Okay, so freaking uniform. So insanely uniform. Look at it. Beautiful. I've put so much sand and I've flattened it out so much. Even you should be able to just slide right in now. Yep, even your side is flattened out. Now just plenty of space for you to turn. Look at all this. So much space. You can just take your time turning. Holy. No problem. There you go. It's getting there. Don't help him. You can't still be having trouble. Okay, you simply cannot. Also, the guy behind you is doing so much better than you. Why the hell is that? What the frick, bro? What the hell is this? I have only one solution to this problem, and I'm not gonna like it. But unfortunately, I have been left with no choice. Yep, it's this thing. Slow as hell, but they're not able to get the traction or turn the way they need to. And there is but one way to solve that. That is to give them a better road. How do you give them a better road? You make it the road. Okay, because it is a slope. It's sloping upwards. Obviously, they don't like that. So it's causing problems. They don't like problems to be caused. How do we make those problems disappear? We send in a one of you. You help my problems disappear. You're a problem magician. You'll make it through here, right? You got treads. There you go. Alright, now the real work begins and all that. Now you should at no point be going through there. I don't know why there are these deep cuts here. But if the trucks are going over there for any reason, I would advise you to like stop that immediately. There is no need for any of it. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get all of it. We have to go in reverse to do so, then we go in reverse. Okay. Well, the problem we're facing here is that the road is not flat enough. Right, that's why we're not able to drive over you. Oh no, we can. There you go. why the hell you have so much trouble driving in a straight line. It's very annoying, honestly. Like, it's not a very big deal, you know. It's just do your job, and I don't think we'll have much problems if you do your job. Problem is you're not doing your job. Okay, much flatter roads. We like it. Sorry about that. There's a rock in the way. Another rock. We need like a bloody drill or something. That. There you go, that should help. So let's try and align ourselves. That route is working perfectly. Okay. So let's roll this bad boy and we'll be done. So this is where delays start happening, you know, in missions, you know. It's when you're forced to do heavy amounts of setup to make a route. And then this time we are having to do that. But I mean, again, nothing compared to the last map where there was like so much setup required for everything. Yeah, that map was crazy. With how much they expected me to like be preparing for. Because like the entire map was inaccessible, right? There were like no ways to connect from one map to the other, one part of the map to the other. You had to build bridges. The amount of bridges I built. You had to like make a sand path everywhere. It was crazy. Like here also we needed some setup for this route, but it was just one little sand ramp. Just to make sure my vehicles were getting down there, and then we were done. But this time no, the entire road has to be, you know, put in sand. Because I mean the road is bad. But then I doubt they would even survive in the... I don't think they would survive. On the railway track. I don't think it would work. They would have trouble even there. Because those are just weak vehicles. That's what it comes down to, the strength of the vehicle. It's just not a very strong vehicle, I'm afraid. Start with one corner. We'll try and make that corner perfect. going to be this corner first. Yeah, we need a bigger roller. Is somebody in the business of selling better, bigger rollers? Might be in the market for one. Because like my roads and all are so wide. And my roller is too small. So I gotta do like multiple passes. Now to be fair, smaller is better. Because it kind of guards against the risk of getting stuck in narrow paths. And you can always do multiple runs. Okay, we'll grab this edge now, and then the last one we'll do the center. I mean, this is also like a big important edge, especially for the super wide roads that we are making in some of these places to accommodate, you know, large trucks turning and all that. Okay, we're trying to stay on this side. I'm sorry, we're going to have to be a bordered roll now. The middle area, you can simply fill it in like so. Big turn. We got a big patch of that. God, I can't believe I left that a little bit in the middle. Don't worry. There you go. It's all dealt with. That is a huge piece of freaking asphalt. It's gonna erase any doubt that you guys are gonna be able to turn or not. Because look at it, man. Of course you can turn here. This is where what you were made to be operating on. This is ideal condition for you. Let me head back and do the middle over there, back there. We'll re-roll this side just to be sure we got everything. Does seem like we did. Yes, but all the rocks have been automatically moved to the side with all the vehicles that were rolling around. Okay, I'm not even accelerating anymore. I'm just going down the slope. brand new desert road. Now if your asses get stuck, I will be very angry. Because I have done a lot of work to make sure that you are not, getting stuck. Okay, like the road, this road, that road is better than this road, honestly. It's way wider. It's like properly paved. It's brand new. So like there should be no traction issues. This should be like dream. Should be a dream road. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at the difference. Look at the goddamn difference. It's sliding. It is sliding, brother. It does not care about anything. It wants to go and it is going. Look at that. Now going over there might be the wrong idea. Or actually or not, it made it. Okay, so the road part is good. It just now what we need to do is just extend this road further up until here, and then I think maybe they'll just be able to do it. Maybe we'll have to go through here, go into around there, and then out there. But we're getting there. Okay, all it took was to build an actual freaking road through this path there, where it did not exist before. But in any case, I'll see you in the next one.